What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So, there's a couple of things. The main thing is, of course, Call of Duty. But first, before Call of Duty, Microsoft announced again how many billion-dollar franchises they had. People don't remember. They're not mentioning it, but I wanted to. Before they mentioned, they had 11 billion-dollar franchises. I guess Sea of Thieves, Halo, Forza, all whatever, you know. This was years ago. Now, they've announced they have over 20 or over 20, I don't know. Let's just say 20 billion-dollar franchises, meaning the franchises has made them at least $1 billion, right? Of course, that includes the new acquisition, Call of Duty, and all the Blizzard and King stuff. So, that's cool. You know, Ponies and Donkey Unicorns, they're not saying nothing. They're just like, it's so weird right now because Call of Duty is Call of Duty. The difference is that this one is really good. So say people. I haven't played a Call of Duty since Advanced Warfare, so I wouldn't know. But I'm playing this one. So right now I am going to rescue, what's his face? Robert Redford. I forgot his name. So I did the whatchamacallit. I zips up to the roof to the thing, and now I'm going to find him in this. I forget. I'm in the middle of that Bill Clinton fundraiser mission, basically. And for someone who hasn't played Call of Duty for years, this is okay. Why this game is good is because it is like. People say, oh, it's like a Michael Bay film when you're doing it, and they keep showing the motorcycle chase scene. And I'm like, okay, I'm in that mission. I'm about to do that, right? And that looks cool. But if you think about like the structure and the premise of the game, it's like a blockbuster Hollywood film, not as kind of cheesy. And I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's cheesy at all, but or cringy, but it's like what first popped into my mind is that it reminds me of a Mission Impossible movie, the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies. I guess the later ones, not so much the first one or second one, but 3 and on. Although I do prefer the first one. Anyway, and basically you have like 3 members of your team when you start off. First of all, Black Ops, right? So you got in trouble with your boss. And people are like, Pantheon? Is it Pantheon? I don't know. And they're like, I think there's a mole or something. And Pantheon is bad people here inside the organization, blah, blah, blah. So you're doing a Black Op, basically, to figure out who's the bad persons and, you know. So you're gathering a team of specialists, if you will. And each, well, as far as I understand it, well, the first one was to get homegirl. I forgot her name. I forget everybody's name. And so you get her, you do her mission, you get her, and she's like, okay, I'll be a part of your team. Let's go. And now I gotta go rescue Robert Redford because he's being held in some black site place underneath the freaking. Well, anyway. And so each mission, you know, it's so that structure is cool, and the sneaking is cool. Like to have how the environments and stuff. I didn't know what to expect because, like I said, I'm so far removed from Call of Duty that it was kind of like I was oblivious to like how the games were, especially Black Ops. I think this is the first No, that's a lie. I played a little bit of Black Ops 3. I played, I think, the first mission in Black Ops 3, and then I stopped. Not because I didn't like it, because I was just like, whatever. And also I did hear that they were really recycling maps and stuff from Warzone, but whatever, that doesn't matter. But this, Black Ops 6, they and the puzzles too, like they had the puzzle in the safe house with the bunker underneath, and I'm like, and then they have the record, and smart, this is a smart thing. I don't know if they do it in other games, but each, like mine, like I watched the IGN, like how to solve the puzzle, right? for the bunker. And theirs was different because they got a different recording. So the recording, you have to listen to the recording. It gives you clues about objects that have numbers in the room, and then you put the numbers in. And that's the safe combination. I was like, oh, okay. And then there's another one in the Bill Clinton fundraiser thing where it's the radio. You do the radio signal thing, and then it tells you the numbers. Then you go open the safe. I was like, okay, I like this little side stuff, little side puzzles. Cool. It's like, I mean, the Bill Clinton one was super easy, but the one in the bunker was a little bit trickier. Trickier. It was more involved. You had to rub more brain cells together on that one. But yeah, I am enjoying. I'm playing on normal, and it's like the game itself. Is I haven't touched zombies. I haven't touched multiplayer. Strictly campaign because I want to get through it all. And if I have an inclination, if I am inclined to test out the multiplayer, I will, because I played Call of Duty multiplayer before. I am definitely interested in the movement system, and I heard that the movement system is in the actual campaign as well, but I don't know. Oh, excuse me, it was higher. Blah blah. But yeah, so I want to get through that first, and then we'll see. I don't remember how long they said the campaign was, but it doesn't matter because I'm enjoying it. So, and I'm only on third mission, I think. Yeah, I think it's the third mission. Yeah, because the first mission is like a where you get in trouble from Lou Diamond Phillips, your boss. It's funny seeing Lou Diamond Phillips. Hey, Lou Diamond, he had a big, not afro, but afro, because it's the 80s, I think. No, it's the 90s. Yeah, early 90s. 91. So yeah, his hair is a little out of date, I would say. For 91? Yeah. Anyway, it's a good game. People are giving it good scores. People who don't give it good scores are hating because that's what they do. People are saying that this is the best Call of Duty in years, blah, blah, blah. The Metacritic hasn't come out yet, as far as I understand it. It might be out now, but I haven't checked. But as of yesterday, I think it wasn't out yet, which is odd, right? Like, I mean, this game had well, maybe they didn't have previews because of the multiplayer aspect. But, you know, it's going to get good scores. I mean, I think IGN gave it a 9, and they gave the multiplayer an 8 or something. So, I mean, do they combine multiplayer and zombies, or is zombies separate? That's the thing about this game. And that's what's kind of cool about it. And also, it's in Game Pass. I'm playing it through Game Pass, and it's like a win-win for everybody involved, except for PlayStation. I mean, they get the 30%. No. Let me rephrase that. It's a win-win for everyone except for PlayStation players. Players who are playing this game on PlayStation, they're the losers because they have to pay full price to enjoy a game. Now, I mean, I could buy the game, pay full price, but it's actually not full price because I have Game Pass, so I get a discount. I think it's 15 to 20%. I'm actually not sure what it is for this game. It should be anyway. I don't know if they're doing something special. No discount for this one or whatever. But it would make sense to keep the discount because you're paying for the sub anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, usually like dated, like timepiece media kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like it would be better if it's like, oh, I like Cyberpunk better, blah blah blah. But this one being in the 90s, whatever, it doesn't matter because the way that they present it and the way that the action sequences kind of play out is crazy. Like I remember someone before I played the game, the second mission where you get Homegirl, someone said that there's a part of the game that's like Stranglehold, like a John Woo flick, Stranglehold, and whatever the movie was. It Stranglehold? Well, Stranglehold was the game, but he did a movie that was the game was based off. Anyway, so that freaking level, that set piece. Let's just say it, because I'm trying to remember. I think you're supposed to assassinate somebody. You assassinate the person, and then you bounce. And then on your way to get out, to extract, if you will, that's when the John Woo stuff happens. Everybody's like, I grabbed I don't know how I was just like, oh, look, guns. I grabbed it, and it was two guns. It was two guns. I was like, oh, I was like dual wielding. I was like, yeah, all right. And they were like semi-automatic. I don't know if they were Glocks or whatever. It was pretty dope. I was like, you know what? I get it. I feel it now. I understand the allure of stuff like that. And so a game like this is like, it's like touching all the, well, right now it touched John Woo, and then the motorcycle chase is just like I don't know, I don't want to call it generic action, but it's like super action. Maybe it's I mean they did it in Mission Impossible too, but it wasn't quite like that. What else? James Bond, when he jumped the bike up. It's just they know what they're doing, and like the graphics, the facial animation is really good. I would say that the one thing, like when you look at like AAA games, like you look at this game, it's definitely AAA. Hello, and then you look at the facial animations and all that stuff versus something like Hellblade, I would say, is the best, top notch in the industry. And let's just say The Last of Us Part 2, right? Last of Us Part 2 is more focused on performance than actual action and stuff, which is weird because Uncharted had a bunch of cool action sequences. So I think like this game definitely is focused more on action, although like I said, the facial animation and all that stuff is on point and it looks really good. I think maybe the texturing may be a little bit better, or I don't know. It's not bad, let's just say that. But when I compare it to the best, it's not quite at the best. But it's like for Call of Duty, and the thing I would say is that it is very consistent. Like if you look at like the quality of the models' faces, it's of course the main characters and some of the tertiary characters. They're all right. Yeah. But anyway, I'm rambling right now, and I gotta go anyway. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, like and subscribe. Leave me in the comments below. What you think about Call of Duty? Have you been playing it? What you think about these Ponies and Donkey Unicorns trying to downplay it? I'm looking on Twitter. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Come on, it's not even a competition. Let's go. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Just wait.